Hello and welcome to All Sports Takes. We have our Week 16 predictions. Last week, John covered me by a game, and now he has a two-game lead. So he's at 144 wins, 80 losses. I'm at 142 wins, 82 losses. We both chose the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. Something to be noted about that: the Broncos lose out, the Bengals win out, and the Bengals have to play the Broncos on the way. Then Bengals make the playoffs. What were your thoughts on last week, John?
Hey, I had a great week last week. Fun week to watch. Football's heating up. This is the best time of the year for me. December, January. Doesn't get better.
Yeah, too bad the Patriots haven't been relevant in this time in about 4 years. But
Andrew, oh God.
just point it out.
You've never won a Super Bowl. You've
It's
never won a
watching
Super Bowl. I
a
don't know
game
why
of
I'm
playoff
talking.
football is one of the most fun things to ever have. Um, but John, how about we just get straight into it? Patrick Mahomes is off the IR. Hollywood Brown is off the IR. Who do you got winning tomorrow's or Sunday's game of the Texans and the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Chiefs can clinch the one seed tomorrow if they win. If I'm not wrong there, and I do think the Chiefs will win this game. I don't really think I'm going to pick against the Chiefs the rest of the season. Shouldn't have picked against them against the Chargers. I can already tell Andrew's so excited. I think he's going to pick the Texans here, so I'll let you go here, Andrew.
All right, so if my philosophy is correct, if the Chiefs lose this game, then they have to fight on week 18 against the Broncos to clinch that one seed. And if they fight against the Broncos, they can beat the Broncos. And so I got the Chiefs losing to the Texans in week 16,
Mm.
beating the Broncos in week 18. This is an upset pick. It's straight off of hope. I'm just praying. I, but I gotta say, there's some logic to it. Texans look pretty dang good against those Dolphins last week, and
That's true. That's
I
true.
don't know how Patrick Mahomes is going to look like. That injury looked kind of bad. I know that he's off the IR, but you really don't know when it comes to it.
That's a good
Next,
point.
we have the Steelers versus the Ravens. This is at 2:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be picking the Ravens here. I know that the Steelers, I believe, have already clinched. They have not clinched the division. It's in Baltimore. I think the Ravens are a better team. They're better in pretty much every way. I just can't see the Steelers winning this.
Yeah, same here. Pick the Ravens. I just think they're an overall better team.
Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. is starting. He got the starting nod. Kirk Cousins has been benched. They are at home against the Giants. Who do you got in this one, John?
Yeah, Falcons for me. Even though Michael Penix is starting, I don't think you can lose to the Giants because Falcons have a very good supporting cast. Bijan, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, good defense. So yeah,
Yeah, I got the Falcons winning in this one too. I just can't really see the Giants winning when they don't have a
yeah.
QB. Lock, I'm sorry, he's just not that guy. Next, we have the Lions versus the Bears. Lions coming off a tough loss. Dan Campbell said that is exactly what the team needed to get back into the swing of things. I got the Lions beating the Bears in this one.
Yeah, same here. I got the Lions. Not much to think about it.
Yeah, I agree. Next, we have the Cardinals versus the Panthers. Panthers didn't look too bad. Cardinals so irrelevant. I forgot what they even did last week, but I'm still picking the
They
Cardinals. I just
they
don't
beat the
trust them.
Patriots.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. Sorry, they beat the most relevant team in the so they're playing the Panthers, and I think that the Cardinals are going to get this one off.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Cardinals. I just want to say, why are we saying the Patriots so hard today? I just don't really get it.
It's not hate. It's just like I'm literally just speaking facts. Like I haven't even remembered that the Patriots were an NFL team until. And the worst part is they don't even have fantasy players. Like you can't even have a Patriots fantasy player to like. Rahandre Stevenson is not even top 10.
Oh,
They don't have a single wide
what
receiver.
is your dude? What is your bobble, bro?
I mean, Drake May. I mean, Drake May is the best fantasy player, and that's saying something. It's a problem when the highest scoring Patriots player in the past 4 years has been their defense.
Now I think it might be Hunter Henry.
Oh yeah,
He puts up some weeks. He puts up some weeks, bro. Let me tell you.
100. Next, we have the Rams versus the Jets. I got the Rams in this one. I just think that they're a better team than the Jets. I don't trust in Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams did have a good game last week, and I know that they're coming off a win. But I just think that the Rams are a better team overall. They looked pretty solid against 49ers, and so I'm going to be picking them here.
Yeah, I'll also be picking the Rams. I think Jets are kind of in tank mode yet. They are in tank mode. Just they're out of playoffs. Hoping for a good draft pick for next year.
They won last week, so.
Yeah, but now it's like really, really tank season.
Next, Eagles versus the Commanders in quite a heck of a shout. I got the Eagles here. I know that it's in Washington. I saw that an NBC News article was writing about how the Commanders, once the laughing stock of the league has come up. You wrote the article 2 months late because the Commanders have been irrelevant since about week 5, and I don't know what to say. I just think the Eagles are going to wipe the floor with them here. Even though it's division, it might be close. I don't know.
Same here. Yeah, I think the Eagles are winning. Commanders really just falling off. I won't say week 5, but I say about week 7, week 8, really when the decline started.
Browns, Bengals. The Bengals are going to be making the playoffs at 9-8. The Broncos will fall down. I'm sorry, Bo Nix. That's just bound to happen. Bengals are going to beat the Browns on Sunday.
Yeah, I got the Bengals here, but I want to pick the Browns just because the Bengals usually seem to lose one game to the Browns. Have they played the Browns this year?
We did, and we beat them.
Yeah, I feel like the Browns could win here. They usually do lose one game, but I'm gonna play it safe, pick the Bengals here.
Next, we have the Titans versus the Colts. The philosophy stays strong, and I do have to say that the Titans look pretty dang good when they got rid of Will Levis. And so, as long I'm actually going to see who's the starting QB for the Titans. But if it's not Will Levis, then I have the Titans winning in this one. Yes, it's Mason Rudolph. I believe in Mason Rudolph. I think that they're going to upset the Colts. Um, and I think that their offense is going to score a lot of points on this Colts team, whose offense has been pretty bad recently.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my gut here. Just pick the Colts, play it safe. I don't think the Titans have been that good. Pretty sure they lost to the Jags last week too, so sticking with the Colts here.
Next, we have the Vikings versus the Seahawks. Seahawks have been pretty hot recently. Who do you got in this one, John?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing it safe here. Pick the Vikings. I just think the Vikings are better. Seahawks have been looking good though, I will say.
Yeah, Geno Smith is out. I picked the Seahawks last week, and it did not pan well. I'm just going to pick the Vikings here. Just a safe
Yeah.
pick. Vikings have clinched the playoffs, and they actually have a real shot to win the division if they can beat the Lions next week. So I'm going to pick the Vikings here. Next, we have the Bills versus the
Patriots.
the Patriots. Sorry, I just completely forgot. Space on these irrelevant teams. I got the Bills winning this one by 40.
All right. I got the Bills too.
John, what are your thoughts on the Patriots this season?
I know it's not been a bad season. The record is not good, but at the end of the day, Drake May looks like the future, and we have a good draft pick next up. So I can't. Hey,
Yeah,
last rebuild. This is the last year of the rebuild. I'm telling you right now. Wait till next year.
I'm curious how many draft picks have been wasted on subpar wide receivers. Uh,
Nikhil Harry. That's the only one. That was the biggest bust I've ever seen Bill Belichick have. I will say.
Tyquan Thornton.
He was like a second round, so it doesn't really count. Third round. I don't know.
I'm just saying T. Higgins was a second round wide receiver. Monroe was a fourth round wide receiver. That's all I'm saying.
All
Um,
right. Well, you know what? But that's why Bill Belichick's not here anymore.
Amen. North Carolina. Go Tar Heels.
Yes, sir.
Next, we have the Jaguars versus the Raiders in quite a toss up game. Who do you got in this one, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the Jags here. I think Mac Jones puts up a game low key. I know I'm just gonna pick the Raiders. I'm not really too worried. I think the Jags have actually looked pretty decent. You know, Mac Jones didn't even play bad last week. Actually had a good game. Made me put a smile on my face, I will say. So I'm gonna hope Mac Jones keeps rolling. Hope the Jags win here.
Yeah, I got the Raiders here. I just think that they're a better team, better QB. Brock Bowers. I think that Jacoby Myers is there. I just think they have a better squad overall, and it's being played in Vegas. So I'm going to favor them over this kind of mid Jaguars team. Next, we have the 49ers versus the Dolphins. I got the 49ers beating the Dolphins in this one. I just think they're a better team than the Dolphins. The Dolphins haven't been able to score that many points. And furthermore, if the Dolphins don't lose this week, they have to lose for the Bengals to make the playoffs. So do the Colts at least one time. If the Dolphins don't lose this week, then it will happen. Mark my words. It will happen in one of these negative degree games, negative Celsius games where it's cold. Let's go 49ers, though. Bang, bang, Niners gang. Let's go.
Yeah, I also got the 49ers here. I think they're just a little mad this whole year. They've really been shafted with injuries. Just not a good season. They're gonna go out there. They're really gonna play hard. They're just gonna try to get some wins. You know, they're a little frustrated. So yeah, At the point I was winning here.
And I do think that they can still make the playoffs. No,
It's a long shot, like almost as a long shot as the Bengals. So
I think it's 1%. Bengals is like 15, but yeah, sure.
it's definitely not 15, but okay.
So what's the Patriots percentage again?
Shit, fuck off,
All right,
bro.
next we got the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. It's being played in Dallas. I could honestly see an upset from the Cowboys here. Bucks don't usually play pretty good on prime time, but I got the Bucks winning.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting the Cowboys. They've been looking good the past couple weeks,
Do
but
it,
I'm gonna stay safe here with the Bucks.
do it, John. I say you just go for it.
I already have a 2 game lead. Remember that, buddy?
Next we have the Saints versus the Packers. I got the Packers in this one. I just think Saints without Derek Carr, I just can't trust in them.
Hey, mark my words. Packers are a good team, and they're gonna beat the Vikings when they play them. Just wait. Just fucking wait. Packers all the way.
Nah, they won't. They won't, John. I'm just
I,
being straight up. They won't. I'm sorry.
just wait. Just wait, bro.
Okay, John. We have three differential games. We have the Raiders versus the Jaguars, the Titans versus the Colts, and the Texans versus the Chiefs.
Mm,
I'm most worried about the Texans versus the Chiefs, to be honest, but
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling probably a 3 game lead by the end of this week. Feeling pretty good.
I think it'll cut down to a 1 game lead from you.
Interesting. All right, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens.
Thank you for watching All Sports Takes, our Week 16 predictions, and we'll see you probably on Christmas Eve because we got 2 games on Christmas Day, John.
I know. Insane.
Game on Thursday Night Football, Chargers, Patriots on Saturday, Bengals, Broncos on Saturday. Um, got some good games to look forward to. Lions, 49ers, Monday Night Football. Should be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.
Deuces.
Deuces.